Spectacular performance in Tokyo, leading the United States to a gold medal. And you know he'll be ready next week when it all begins for real. It's the third preseason game for both of these teams. He misses the first shot. And it's interesting to watch both of them play in the preseason without the key players. Clearly, Brooklyn with James Harden, they've got a guy that can distribute without Kyrie Irving in there as Durant knocks down his first.
Right, I think they face an absolutely brutal choice, the Brooklyn Nets, Mike. I mean, we should get right to it with Kyrie. Like, seven-time All-Star as Isaiah Joe continues his stellar play in the preseason. Kyrie. Sixers
playing really well in their last preseason game. Shot 54% from the field, hit 18 threes. Embiid, shot clock winding down off 1 foot, little Dirk Nowitzki.
This guy, you can consider the age at which he picked up the game, gets doubled. And you're better off, to me, and the analytics would back you up. If you're an opponent, the numbers back up double teaming him. But he's patient and now finding his release points.
James Harden on a runner. And that was not always the case. But when he was healthy, he had a stretch played some of the best basketball of his career in terms of overall game. Embiid down the lane, layup, count it, and the foul. It's knocked to the ground, but a chance for the three-point.
Philly is going to operate a little bit differently. Quick trigger three in transition. Philly has to operate differently. We'll talk about Ben Simmons and all the implications of perhaps him returning. You're missing a guy who is elite checking 1 through 4, and in a pinch could guard 5. So that trap you're seeing is one adjustment by Philadelphia. Perhaps you sprinkle that in a little bit.
He's got 10 points already with 3 rebounds. Niang now getting a turn on Harden. Little step back 3, knocks it down.
Well, the stars are starting to percolate, Mike. Things, right? If they can put together a run, you said it. I mean, with 2 guys who are all defensive level and elite that end, they were nearly impossible to drive against last year. Good pass.
Meanwhile, Korkmaz, who made that pass, he said today at shooter cross court, Korkmaz. Danny Green. Embiid fakes well beyond the arc. Down the lane! To either show their current team or a future team that they can play in the NBA as Carter misses. How about Millsap battling?
No, you're right, Mike. I mean, think about it. There's no wasted minutes in the NBA. He was an absolute menace on the defensive end. Look at him picking up 94 feet. Excellent feet. Understands schemes.
Korkmaz rattles it in. And I talk about it's just not easy. Last year, all the injuries. This year, the Kyrie Irving situation. There's always drama as Harden gets inside. Retiring last year, Drummond the runner goes tumbling down. Appears to be okay. 5 on 4 the other way. Harden trying to take advantage. Nice feed inside to Griffin. Harden is such a clever passer. And again, the point guards not available. Not only obviously Ben Simmons, but the other 2, Maxey and Milton, both out tonight for Philly. But they're having no problems offensively. As Isaiah Joe now with 8 points, flashes last year. But one of my favorite things every year, Doris, is watching second-year players. When they come back, now they've got an understanding. And see how much more confidence they play with as Drummond able to bank it home. Last year, delighted to be the distributor.
Yes.
Like, really enjoyed playing that. And he's always been a great passer. But in Houston, had to do the scoring. Nice try there. He looks sharp here. Had a couple of fumbles in terms of turning the ball over, but is mixing it up, drives and shooting star. Carter. A lot of shake and bake, didn't go anywhere. Durant now drives, gets inside. Oh, that's a sweet move from Kevin Durant. An NBA player and doing what he loves best. Helps when you win a few titles for different teams.
Yeah, it sure does. Think about Danny Green. At one point, I remember Greg Popovich telling us the story that
We'd love to see it. I don't know if the coaches love to see it in a preseason game. No, I mean, clearly they love the hustle.
By the Brooklyn Nets, and Isaiah Joe's activity, his speed, lateral quickness, good anticipation.
He's 11 for 17 from 3 in the preseason. As Durant gets inside. Harden off the backboard. Korkmaz catches it in stride, off the glass, at the buzzer. Korkmaz 17 first half. Out on the floor again tonight. George Niang, the former Jazz, misses on that one. But if you're the Nets, right now that first half, that number one thing is Blake Griffin drills a three.
Maybe that narrative about what his numbers have meant.
You see him out there having a good time. He's always been a very upbeat, engaging young man. Still young, only 28 years old, as Durant knocks it down. I think Harden wanted Harris to shoot that. Blake Griffin now launching three-pointers and able to connect.
I don't know, but this is near unprecedented with the years and the money remaining on his contract. And, you know, frankly, I'm all for player empowerment, but when you've got 4 years, that much money at stake, Mike.
3 in the preseason. Shooting with such confidence.
Exactly my thought, Mike, how easy it's coming off his fingertips, the efficiency with which he's moving to get to his shots. And
then this basketball moves. When the offensive player with the ball makes an abrupt, overt, or abnormal move to draw contact, it's now going to be either called an offensive foul or no call. And most of the coaches, as Kevin Durant knocks that, he has to work on. Just last year, 29% from 3. That would make such a huge difference. There's the steal. He got that 6'9" wingspan and throws it down.
Feels like the connotation of being, quote, sent down is no longer, you know, it's not even looked at in that way.
How about Drummond with the steal and the slam? That'll endear you to the 6.
Mike, his ability to make shots off balance, defender in the grill, the ability to get separation.
Oh, Paul Reed. Jared Springer shot in and out. Paul Reed on the follow. Reed very active. Boy, Cam Thomas, this kid could. Harris, a nice little crossover. Jump shot misses. Thomas showing some good hops there with the board. Nice feed inside from Thomas. Millsap count it, and here in the 4th. 3rd preseason game for both these. They still have one more. Millsap, nice feed to Carter, right back. Good teamwork there. And a quick timeout. Doc Ripcasters, but we welcome you.
Yep, one of 30 now are Lisa Byington and Kate Scott.
Boy, sharp. He's big. Carter knocks down another. A three-pointer won't go from Springer. Under 4 minutes remaining. Well, it has been a blowout for 76ers as James Johnson connects on a three-point.
Mentally, you got to get him back to practice, take the temperature of him, your team.
Nice move, James Johnson. Players playing well. Joel Embiid started things off, but only played 8 minutes. Korkmaz 27. Isaiah Joe with 20 points. Javon Carter in Brooklyn comes up short. And that will end it tonight here in Philadelphia. The regular season